Hello artists of all ages, welcome to my studio. My name is Niki Collier and this is Tanya.
Hello.
Today we are going to show you how to make fireflies. Today we're going to make their body, their wings, their legs. The ones we've made here have an extra magic added into them, as they can come to life. So today I'm going to show you how to make the firefly, and then in the following workshop you will be able to make it light up in the middle of the night. To make the magic firefly, you will need just a few things: a little bit of wool, a little bit of all remnants of felt, a special needle that will come in your craft kit. It's called needle felting needle. You will also need scissors and a small sponge. After we finished, we will cut this to make the wings of our firefly. I would need this to attach the wings, so just a rubber band, any rubber band would do. If you don't want to destroy the bag, you can also make them from some plastic. So now we're going to show you how to make a bug. For making the bug, you would need some wool, some old pieces of wool, or it can be even an old t-shirt or an old sock. And then what you would do is you will make the bug the way you want it to look. So I will make an orange bug. So I'm just actually thinking of how I want my bug to look in the middle of it. So that's why I'm laying first one of the fibers and then the other one on top, leaving the wispy part to be shown, which will make a similar effect to the one that we have here. How the green is showing at the end, and then you have mostly the blue here on the other end of the bug. So I'm just laying the fibers at the moment in one direction, but after that I'm going to lay them in a opposite direction as well. And in the packs that I will be sending to people, there would be pieces, those wool pieces would come with the pack. Okay. So I'm putting this in the center.
Mom, is this fine?
Yeah, and that will be very long bug.
It's going to be a very thin bug. I'm trying to go for this.
If you want, this will be that long. Do you want it that long? It can be a snail, a snake if you want.
There's the snake. It's a...
Okay.
Mom's doing bug, I'm doing snake.
And now you can start needle felting with this. Okay, I've put 3 needles here. Needle felting is the process of interlocking the fibers by pulling them and pushing them through each other, and it's very different to wet felting. It's called also dry felting. It's a very sculptural work. You can add on a lot onto your project at any stage, which is not necessarily possible with the wet felting. It's a wonderful way of creating small, beautiful, sculptural, playful pieces like bugs. Do this on a nice sponge. If you don't have a sponge, you can do it on a pillow.
Just make sure not to do it straight on the table.
No, because the needles will break. So the problem with needle felting is that needles break quite easily. You can see that it's already taking the shape. It will be almost a reverse project to this firefly here that you see, and I'm working it to make it in this elongated shape of a bug, and at some point I will actually start to sculpture also this part, which is where the firefly will have its own head. That process is very meditative process. It could take 20 minutes if you're experienced needle crafter, or it can take up to an hour. So don't give up if it doesn't happen straight away for you. Just enjoy your time, but make sure that your eyes are peeled onto your needles and to your bug. I like my bugs quite firm, but you can stop at a time that you feel that your bug has taken the shape and the colors you were after. This process is extremely forgiving. You can change color, you can add shape to it, you can mold the shape of the bug by just needling particular pressure points onto your project. If you're getting the project from me, your project will come in a bag that can be used for making the wings of your bugs. So I'm going to fold this so that I can cut 2 wings at the same time. I would need this to attach the wings, so just a rubber band, any rubber band would do.
Very small.
That's okay. That's great.
There we go.
I have my wings marked with a thumb. Just make them quite thin at one end, like that. And then use your scissors. You see, I folded my material, and use your scissors to cut around the thumb mark. And then you just put your rubber band around your bug.
Eat all the bugs.
Make it as tight as you can. If you make it really tight, you won't be able to see it. And on the last twirling, you can put your wings in. Once you have your bug, it is nice to put some legs so that it can go around. I just need to find my pins. I like putting pins on it because it's really simple way to do this. But if you have a grown-up person to help you and you have some wire in the house, you can also do that. So you turn your bug upside down, you take your pins. It works best if you try to put the pins towards the center of the body at a diagonal, as if this is the center. And then you have your bug.